because of my steering wheel. Hang on. There we go. Hi guys. So this week's video is a little different. You're in my car. Welcome to my ugly but ugly Jeep. So this week's video is gonna kind of be a life update. I'm driving, so that's why I'm not looking at my camera. That's why. All my stuff is in my car right now because I'm in the process of moving. There's so much to talk about. Okay, so sorry if I'm shouting. I don't know if you guys can hear me that well, so I'm just gonna talk loud because nobody else is in my car. So I'm really hoping you guys don't fall down either because I really don't want to fix that. Oh, don't fall. Okay. So, where do I start? Okay, so you guys know that I moved to the state of Washington, to work at a summer camp. That's what it was. I'm not looking at it like, I didn't like living there. I loved living there. It was great. Found out that a couple different things happened. Oh, don't fall. Okay. I don't know if I will. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm getting onto the freeway. Okay, I'm currently getting onto it, but I can still talk because it's not that busy, which is really nice. And if this car would speed up, it'd be better. Also, this lighting, though, is amazing. Oh, that wasn't amazing. Speed up, little Jeep. Okay. So, I moved to the state... Okay. I moved to the state of Washington in June 1st. Wow, that light's just great on me right now. Lived there June, July, August, beginning of September. And then drove out to Pennsylvania with my mom. Dropped her off in the state of Indiana because that's where she lives. Also, it's 65 through here. Please don't fall. Okay. He fell. Okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. Okay. So, from there, let's see, I've lived in Pennsylvania for a month, and I'm moving to the state of Indiana. Don't know how long. And for those of you guys who are wondering, kind of like, what's going on? Why am I moving so much? That is a great question. I was a part of the Chippewa Fire Department, and then some stuff happened. Ended up not getting voted back in, so I'm no longer a part of that. But I still would like to do firefighting. I just don't know what I'm doing with that part of my life. So firefighting right now is on hold. I want to do nursing really, really bad, and I'd like to go to nursing school and do that. So don't know what the future looks like for that. I know that there's a college, Chamberlain College of Nursing. I think it's specifically just for nursing. But I really don't want to be spending 20 grand a year on school. I know that maybe that's not a lot for some people, but like that's a lot for me, and I really don't want to spend that. So I'd rather do community college. Oh my gosh, please stay up. Than do a big name school, because in the end it's gonna say the same thing, certified that you're an RN. So let's see, my hair is growing. For those of you guys who are wanting to know, my hair is growing, which is really crazy, but I feel like I'm in that stage of ugliness because I personally hate it so much. So I really would like to shave it off again, but my mom was like, let it grow, because I've been also wanting long hair, so like I'm kind of in between everywhere. So that's why I wear wigs a lot. So if you see me with really long hair, that's just a wig. It's not this, because this ain't it at all. I worked for 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a couple days, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks and like 3 days. Yeah, 2 weeks and like 3 days. Anyway, also I'm really liking this lighting. This is really nice. It's probably gonna kill me on the feedback, but that's okay. I worked in a nursing home, which I have to say was the best experience for working in a non-camping way. I really enjoyed working there. And yeah, a lot of the people were quitting or not showing up, and it was just kind of really annoying. Like, it's not just like products, it's people's lives that you're taking care of, and it was just so rewarding in the ways that I learned kind of how to basically it's this. If you've ever held or argued with a 2-year-old, that's how old people are. And when they're mad at you and something like they're just arguing like 2-year-olds, and so basically you use the same tactic as you would a 2-year-old as you do like a 95-year-old. And the age range was between like 57 and 97, I believe. So, big age range, pretty crazy. You lift a lot of people. You're doing a lot of lifting, so just kidding, no, not really. So there's that part of life. I'm moving in with my parents in the state of Indiana. Yeah, right now though, I'm going on a girls' trip with my mom and her sisters and my grandma, and we're gonna go to Vermont for a couple of days, and then I'll drive back to Indiana with my mom, my one of my aunts, and then my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side are moving out to the state of Indiana, and they're gonna live in the same house as my aunt, one of my cousins, my dad, my mom, me, and then them. So it'll be a big house. It'll be like 7 people, I believe. So that'll be really fun. Yeah, and one of the big reasons why I'm moving again is I feel like a lot of doors have been just like shut on me. So fire department that door shut on me. So I was like, okay, like that's fine. But I kind of wanted to know. And then let's see, I wanted to coach the dive season for Blackhawk, which is where I did sports, and I was really excited to do that. But that door was shut too because the athletic director never sent me an email back on what I needed to do, and I sent it like a couple weeks ago, and he never emailed, replied, nothing. So that door was shut, which is fine, but I just really wanted to know what I was doing with my life. Mental health. Let's talk about mental health for a second, because mental health is a big thing for me. I know it's a big thing for a lot of my friends, and I know that it's a big struggle for me. I know it's a really big struggle. I think the big thing with mental health is that it's not going to be fixed overnight. Nothing. Don't fall. Okay. It's not going to be fixed overnight. So, do I see? Okay, I don't like therapists personally, because I call them shrinks because I feel like they just shrink your brain, because I don't like them at all. So I don't go to a therapist. Let's see. So you're wondering what I struggle with. I struggle with anxiety, depression. I used to struggle with self-harm. Depending on like the circumstance I'm in or whatever, the anxiety for me can be like social anxiety. I don't like to be in big crowds, and I don't like to, like, I'll get through it, but I don't like to be the first one to go through it. What else? Yeah, I've had big panic attacks, and people who really like know me and stuff like that, they know how much I struggled with those. I haven't had a panic attack in like weeks, long time, which has really been nice. I think people deal with things in a lot of different ways, and I think that the big thing is that you just have to, for me, it's finding that, you need to keep God first in your life instead of keeping him on the back burner, or using him as a genie. I'm just smiling even thinking about them because I just love them so much. Katie is one of them. She's a huge person in my life. Absolutely love her. Like crazy girls I met at the camp that I worked at. Love them to death. Who else? Carlos is a big one. I don't know if they're gonna ever watch this video, but if they do, their names are gonna be in this. And like Maddie, Grace, Susa, like people that I don't even know if they realize on how much they've worked and in my life. I've just watched how their character and their walk and their talk match, and that's really, I'm not gonna lie, really neat to see. And I have amazing friends just all around, like my practically sister Sierra, love her to death. Elena, love her. And those are some of the people who are here in Pennsylvania where I'm at. But I'm going somewhere where I don't really have friends. Like Washington, I made friends because I was working with people and I couldn't really not have friends. Indiana, I got my family and that's about it. And so that plays a big part in my mental health, and I found that when I was around those good people, I really wanted to be happy, but part of me just wasn't letting myself be happy, because if you were happy, then obviously something wrong or bad is going to happen, and it's not, and it's just kind of that lie that is being fed to you that something bad's going to happen if you're going to be too happy. And I think I just kind of came to realize over time that happiness isn't, you can't depend on other people for your happiness. If you can't be happy around yourself, with yourself, by yourself, then you shouldn't be in a relationship where you're gonna just put on a fake face, whether that be a friendship or a boyfriend. I was in a relationship for like a couple weeks over the summer, and that it just didn't work out. And I'm pretty sure it was just because, I don't know if it was because I just wasn't giving my full self to that, or I shaved my head in the middle of that. So I know that could be a big thing for guys, the looks. I have no hard feelings against the guy, nothing. Like, he's a great guy, and he treated me great, which was really nice. But yeah, the mental health now, I would say I'm in a pretty good place. So what does that mean? That means that I'm not self-harming. I'm not depressed a lot. Like, I have a lot of good days, which is really nice. Do I cry a lot? Yeah, I cry a lot, but that's okay. I think crying's a good thing. It's just sometimes hard for me to do it, and I hate doing it in front of people because then I feel like they're gonna judge me. So I just don't. I just really try not to. I don't know. I feel like I've just kind of, I love doing the platform of YouTube. YouTube was a great way for me to create content that was really fun, and I really enjoyed doing that. And then the summer happened, and I just haven't picked it back up, and so I'm really happy that I'm picking it back up now. Although I am on my phone filming rather than being on my camera. That way I can just make sure that I'm in focus, and I can see the time of how long this video is. Anxiety levels have kind of come down, and I feel like, and maybe opinion. Maybe it's not true at all. But I feel like for me, I can give a little bit more wisdom to people who are going through things now. I've gone through it. And I don't know. I think it's nice to be able to be like, hey, like, I've been through that. Like, let me give you some tips. Health. Let's see. When was it? A couple Tuesdays ago. Last Tuesday of the month, I think it was. Yeah. I went and just watched a training. Because I couldn't do anything because I wasn't part of the fire department. And we went to Applebee's after, a normal thing. And I used to be able to do their French fries. Got French fries. Could not handle them and went into anaphylactic shock, I guess, reaction. And I couldn't breathe, nothing. And was like barely breathing. I watched my respiratory rate go down to 4, which means it's 4 breaths a minute, which is horrible. Just saying. And okay, how the whole story went was I was in the parking lot of Get-Go with Elena, and I was like, I'm having a reaction. And so then she called Sierra and was like, she's having an allergic reaction, what do I do? And I was like, let's just go to the station. We were really close to the fire department, and I was like, let's just go there, because they already had to be there, and it'd make it just a lot easier in case anything else happened. Got there, I started feeling super faint, super not good at all. And I walked into the fire department with one of the guys holding on to me in case I passed out. Then everything kind of happened where I just wasn't there. I wasn't able to do a lot for myself because I was just so focused on trying to breathe. And they listened to me with the stethoscope and I was not good. But it wasn't as bad as some of the other ones I've had. But Sierra was the one who stabbed me with my EpiPens. That was great. No, I wanted to. I was going to, and I just couldn't. So she did it. Which, thank you for saving my life, basically. And I think she called one of the firefighters and was like, hey, Sierra's having a reaction. And then he ended up coming, and then a couple of other guys ended up coming. Anyway, it was quite the shindig. And they stood me up to go put me on the gurney. And I told them, because I've done this multiple times, I was like, I'm going to pass out. Because I've already been like working so hard to breathe. As soon as I stand up, my blood pressure drops and I'm going to just pass out. That's just how it's going to go. And I did. I passed straight out. Was gone. Don't remember anything. I remember coming to being like, what's going on? But still having a really hard time breathing. Anyway, got like 3 rounds of epi. 2 from myself and 1 from the person. But I don't know why they put it in my freaking shoulder. Because my thighs have more meat on them. My thighs are fatter. Wow, that was great English. Fatter. My gosh. Okay. But that was kind of what happened. Sierra ended up driving to the hospital behind the ambulance because the ambulance went with. Did they? Yes. No. I think they went with lights because I think I remember seeing them with lights through certain parts. But went to the hospital, was fine. They fixed me up with I was on prednisone for 3 days of a high dose, which really wrecked my body. Now, let's see, I went to a couple different doctors. went to a digestive disorders center, and the guy was like, well, I'm positive you have celiac disease. Excuse my language, but yeah, I do. Like, what the hell? I know that from 4 years of experience, you know? And he's like, well, I give the lecture on celiac disease. Like, I live with celiac disease. Beat that, you know? And he was like, okay. And so I got my blood drawn twice that day because I guess the one doctor didn't get enough blood for all the things he wanted to do. And so they made me get my blood drawn again. But I was really glad because they used 21 gauge needles. And I like 21 gauge because they're small. And I'm anemic, so I take iron. But I'll stand up, and if I don't take my iron when I first wake up, and I stand up out of bed, I'm going to fall over. So, if I haven't taken my iron consistently enough to where... Is that smoke? Yeah. So, that was a really frustrating moment in my life to talk to him about that. Being anemic, wasn't surprised when I got diagnosed with that. I am waiting on test results though. Overall, I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm kind of staying in the, like, not dying, but I'm not really living, so I'm just kind of bleh, you know. But yeah, that's kind of that. I am happy to say right now that right now I would say I'm happy, healthy, as much as I can be. So with that all being said, if there's anything else you'd like to know about anything that's been discussed or even more in this video, let me know in the comments down below, or follow me on Instagram and you can comment there or private message me, it doesn't matter. Be happy, stay happy in whatever way that you can, and I will talk to everybody in my next video, and I love you guys.